And we're back. So, last we left off, the crew of the White Scale Band had found themselves in the heat of combat as they were defending themselves from what appeared to be a angelic host of some kind. Interesting looking lot, not anything like Resire other than substance, with strange, almost ceremonial tattoos across their flesh, a burning, almost radiant heat from within themselves that I forgot to burn all of you in close proximity with, but that's fine. We'll go over that later. Regardless, though, ultimately defeating the hunting party, with the exception of the captain and its lieutenants who were fleeing as quickly as possible. Before we dip all the way back in, since only like one or two of you might be able to do something, are we just going to resolve ourselves to letting them escape, or are we attempting to do something before we fully pull out of combat?
How far away are they? 90 for the ones that
Oh,
lieutenants.
they're gonna be ooh,
I know
they'd be
chickadees. Just
360 feet away and moving quickly.
I don't know
They
what I can do.
Okay. Trist might be able to do something if he wants to.
It's probably not worth it.
Not worth it. Okay. In that case, we're going to pull completely out of combat at this point. And that will bring us out of that. So, as the flames begin to subside off all the corpses, the radiant heat dies down. You witness what looks like a scarred, humid vessel. It's those that ignited and detonated. Not much left of them outside of like a blackened skeleton. Those that didn't, which there are three actually, are they have humanoid shape, wearing almost no armor whatsoever, similar to the tribespeople that you witnessed in Rogar's sensation in his actual tribe, with little plates of metal here and there, like a little breastplate, but not covering a lot of skin. You see intricate scarification across their skin that you also saw had the radiant heat billowing out from it. It's not just across like their arms and chest and back, it's across their face, their neck, pretty much anywhere that would be exposed skin. You see these scarred embellishments. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to consult the thing with many tails and ask him if he's ever seen anything like this before.
It rests on its front haunches, kind of like scoots itself in a little cat ball, its many tails wisping around itself. As even hunched down, it towers above you, Zune.
Shit. Yeah.
Yes. Maybe. Maybe not. Depends.
A lot of entertaining later.
Do you have that many songs within you?
Maybe I could acquire others?
I may have seen similar creatures before. You travel with one, as his large feline eyes glance towards Resire. Though more whole than the half-breed.
turn to Resire. So, Resire, I don't think I've ever actually asked, just because it's polite not to ask questions, in my
Oh,
opinion. But
indeed.
what the hell are you?
I do not necessarily. What the? I am what you see, huh? No, what do you see?
Someone who used to be a goblin, who grew out of a bag of dirt into a
Oh no!
hobgoblin.
Oh no! 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 Oh no! No! Oh, Madame, hold on, huh? Hold on, huh?
And you look
And
completely different in the ethereal plane.
I'll burn a celestial revelation, and do the
Yeah,
thing.
that. What the hell is that, Resire?
Uh,
What the hell
I
are
am
you?
I'm what you call an Azimar, huh? I come from a higher place. I'm touched by the angels myself. That's where this power comes from. That's where my lady, she has chosen me to be her champion, huh?
You're
But I am
half.
not one of them. I am not. We are not the same.
Yeah, you're a half breed, I heard. But okay, Resire, so why are your cousins here?
Why are my cousins here? I don't know. They have their own motivations. I know why I am here, and it is to serve my friends and my lady, huh?
I'm gonna turn to the thing.
I don't know what ends they may have, what they would be out to try, what they are out to do. It seems, I don't know, I'm just going out on a limb here, huh? It seems to be that there might be some forces who take ill with yourself and Lady Velree now, huh? I don't know. Personally, I do not have a problem.
Miss, there are heads here. Could we have a conversation with one of these heads?
We can certainly try.
Disgusting, weird, round ears. Just.
I do not. None of it makes sense to me either.
Oh, damn it, Trist. I'm going to describe the bodies.
I mean, if you've got the time.
Yeah, I think we do. Until.
Do you wish to perform a speaking ritual, Trist?
Yeah, take the 11 minutes.
Okay. Trist sets up in the frigid snow a ritual to take place. You drag one of the intact corpses, well, relatively intact after what Velree has done to it, and drag it within the mangled flesh pile into the center of the time-dilated ritual that Trist takes place. As the chronological magic begins to shift and move, you watch as time rewinds for a few moments. The flesh reknits, the creature sits up slightly as it kind of levitates slightly above the ground, a radiant heat emanating from the now lifeless corpse. Its mouth hangs open, its eyes still vacant despite the radiant light. It awaits your questions.
Aim the head towards Zune.
What is your purpose on this plane?
I seek my creator.
Who is your creator?
I have forgotten.
Sad. I feel like he would have really good questions.
You have 3 more questions.
Just Rosier, I don't want to hog all the questions. You want to ask anything?
Yeah, this whole place sucks.
Yeah.
You got 3 more
What?
questions if you'd like to ask him anything.
What is the easiest way to kill you?
The same as any.
Where did your leader fly away to?
She moves to join the host.
How big is the host?
We are legion. As the body begins to dim and then fall to the ground as you have asked your final question. And it slumps. You do have another corpse if you'd like to try with another one.
I am going to ask Rosier to grab the head, and we will just take that to go.
Take it to go.
Yes,
never
of
know
course.
when
We
you
shall
need to
pack
ask
it
a
up. We'll
question.
take it with us.
Get a little doggy bag. I don't know. Throw it on the back of
Moves
the
over
thing.
with his scimitar, begins to saw the head off, just hack it off like a machete. Great. As you carve free the celestial head, Rosier. I don't know. Do you have any guilt over this action, or is this just nonchalant desecration of one of your fellows?
This like I said, I'm here to serve my friends. If this is what Zune needs, I will say a little prayer,
Yes, indeed.
and beg forgiveness for whoever there needs to be forgiven, and we will do what needs to be done.
You think about that,
One
Rosier.
swift.
Yeah, as you take the head off, you think about what it said about it not knowing who its master is.
Yeah.
As you take the head from the body and imagine what is driving these, what should be divine creatures to such savagery.
What would it be? There's got to be some evil.
But you tuck that away. And in the strange environment of the frigid wastes, assuming you take at least a short rest for now before you move on, salving your wounds, healing as best you can, Velree feasting on the corpses. At the end of your rest, I'm assuming you press forward towards the ever-present shift around Rogar's neck, the pull towards the plateau. And you head your way. The next few hours are relatively uneventful. All of you being on edge, looking out for the possibility of descending flying creatures coming upon you, waiting for the angels to return with wrath and fire. But it never comes. You're able to take a long rest. I must ask, though, are we taking refuge in Trist Mansion, or are we setting up a camp?
Casting Bardic Inspiration on Trist if we're using his mansion.
I don't think we can.
I will take a watch if needs be, and ponder what it is I have done to my brethren.
Yeah, I can't upcast it, so we are
No, you
not
can
able to use it.
you can use a higher slot.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's
You
not-
can
it's-
you can
all
you
right.
can just use a higher slot. You just don't get any benefits.
Yeah.
I'll use 8th level slot for it then.
Cast hard. cast harder.
Yeah, it just sucks to have to burn a higher slot. Not that it's going to matter though, since it's the end of the night.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But Trist, go ahead and give me a spellcasting ability check, and we'll see how this goes. Zune did give you some inspiration. Unfortunately, she doesn't trust, your dice rolling abilities for some reason.
I'll roll the inspiration because I have it. What is that?
That's
26?
a lot. It's a 26. The mansion springs forward, the magnificent abode of Tristan Varel. You all safely tuck yourselves away for the night. If you guys like to speak or do anything?
I'm going to get a faraway quiet room, and I'm going to pay up whatever the hell it is that I just offered. But there we go.
The thing with many tales expects a regaling of music, dance, and entertainment.
I'm all about that. I can totally do that. Yes.
Can you indeed? I will need you to make a performance check, Zune.
And I am inspiring myself.
Of course you are. How much inspiration do you have? Dear
well,
Lord.
I took a short rest, so...
That's true.
Shit. I'm using my luck. I'm rolling that again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's right. Enjoy it. So I'm going to use it one more time. Why am I rolling so damn low? So
sure, just keep going.
Doing a shitty job. Oh, God.
Yeah, I think we should use the last one.
I think that was the last one, wasn't it?
It was.
Oh, was that 2? Was that only 2 lucks?
That was 2.
Okay. Yeah, let's do the last one. Watch it be an at 1.
Why not?
Whoa, that's much better. Okay. And now let me go ahead and add a d12 on that.
Why not?
Yeah. Let me... yeah, there we go. So now I can see my shit. Oops, not that one. Let's try that again. D12. Boom. Whatever. 37.
A 37.
Better appreciate this.
The thing is entertained sufficiently and does not lash out at you in any way or perhaps hold a grudge, as you regale it with many tales and sing-song, dance, and entertainment well into the night and into the next morning. Good thing you don't need that much sleep anymore, soon. As it retreats back into your loot, is there anything else anybody would like to do? You do have a head to interrogate if you'd like to.
Rogar, I've saved a head for you in case you had any questions you wanted to ask. But if you don't have any questions, we can just save it for later. The fridge.
I heard the questions. I couldn't think of many others that I would have asked.
Okay. Let's go get killed by your dad.
Pop?
And...
Papa?
Papa?
As you break from the safety of the magnificent abode, you are regaled with harsh climate once again. The cold biting into you despite your cold weather gear. Everyone but Rogar's feeling more and more miserable the further north you get, as if it's just getting colder and colder. Despite this, you press on. You feel the pull getting stronger and stronger, Rogar, day by day. 2 days pass, traveling. Resire. Roll me a d20 for travel.
He's 7.
7, okay. 7. All right. At the as 2 days breeze by in an instant. You then find yourself awakening upon the third day after your encounter with the angelic host. The Scarred, as they have been known. And you hear what sounds almost like a tearing, a ripping, almost like paper, but louder, echoing, reverberating around you. And as you hear it, you watch as the snow stops falling entirely. There is no sound, everything goes silent. As you look around, you look up, the sky clears for the first time since you've been to the north. And you can see ahead of you. And what you see ahead of you is awe-inspiring and terrifying at the same time. What appears to be a impossibly tall sheets of broken and fractal ice that stretch upward into what you can only assume are distant clouds, proverbially high in the sky. The vastness and distance impossible to scale with your mortal vessel. An eerie howl sporadically emanates from the many yawning cave-like mouths that pock its surface at varying heights up the cliff face. As you stand before the Plateau of Lane, hopefully your final destination. It spans the horizon on each direction. You see mountains in the distance that it connects to. Almost like a bastion that was built here but doesn't look crafted, looks natural. If something this horrendous and disturbing can be considered natural. What would you like to do?
Father's there. I wish I just moved forward.
You begin to move towards the cliff face.
Oh God, huh? What are you doing? You sent your father?
I assume I did.
There's a pull. It's getting more and more intense, Rogar.
Like he intends to walk off the cliff?
No.
Intense?
You are standing at the bottom.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
up. It's
oh.
you're looking.
Oh, he's
at the
looking
cliff
up.
face.
Oh, now we gotta climb. No, that's not up there.
As you look up, it's impossibly tall. Probably the tallest structure any of you have ever seen in person. The howling noise emanating from it is disturbing and unnatural. It almost sounds like whispers and cackles at different points, and you can understand why it has received the nickname of the Cliffs of Madness. As you approach, the disturbing sounds echoing throughout your ear, dulling your senses in ways, putting you on edge. You look towards the ice, looking upwards, Rogar, looking for a means of egress. You do see holes in the wall above you, in different places. Give me a survival roll.
Okay.
May I inspire him, or is this going to be a no-go on that?
Sure, why not?
Hey, add a d12 to that, please.
$14 total. She's looking around Rogar. You don't see much on the ground, but as you look in the packed snow and ice, you do see what appears to be several worn paths. You're not sure worn by what, but it looks like there are at least a handful of cave mouths above that have regular traffic, or more regular than the rest. The closest one to you is about 500 to 600 feet in the air up this cliff face that you will have to climb or scale or shift your way to.
There are creatures that live here. I point out the tracks in the cave mouth. Should make good places for us to rest along the way as we ascend. We just must tangle with the occupant then.
Are we climbing the ice cliffs of madness?
That would be.
Can't we fly?
Oh, some of us can, but not for that long.
If you want to use a 9th level spell, you can.
Use wish if you want.
Exactly.
If your wish is to the top.
I thought we had some
Many
sort of
dimension
like
doors
flying
with the
snake thing.
Flying snake.
It is flying.
The statue?
I even remember the flying snake.
There are
Velree can walk up
several.
the wall.
I'm about to say there are
Yeah,
several
and Velree
of
can
you.
walk up walls.
So can Zoom.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, Zoom can walk up the wall too. And
There you
the
go.
handmaidens are there too. You
You
know,
have several people that can move up walls.
Triss could just be, carried up
Yeah.
by numerous people. Rover's pretty good at climbing, so
It's up to you guys what you would like to do.
up to desire. But Rover is just gonna go ahead and start climbing unless,
I can only fly for a minute.
well,
And
the statue
that
is
yeah.
Large.
Yeah,
So
you're not
it's a
gonna- you're-
horse-sized flying creature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's big. If you guys would like to use that to shuttle you up, you're more than welcome as well.
I'm fine.
assuming-
I do not want to climb.
Versailles does not want to climb the cliffs. Okay. So are people walking up the side while other people are being shuttled?
I assume so.
Rogar, are you climbing or are you allowing yourself to be carried?
I mean, if they could carry me, then I would just be carried. But
I mean, Velree can carry you.
it's true.
Despite
very-
despite your bulk,
Yes.
she can carry you.
Unless Velree needed to carry like Trist or someone or Desire,
Well, Tristan Rosier can ride the statue, the owl snake statue.
So they're flying up the.
Zune just
And
walks.
Zune so this walks
He's
up.
just walking.
Okay.
Everybody's,
Yeah.
everybody's walking up the side.
Then I'll try to look as dignified as I can, being manhandled and carried up the.
Yes, it's a very odd look. She's slender, much shorter than
Yes.
you. Just easily hoists you on her shoulders like a backpack and just begins to.
Yes.
You just kind of like dangle, like hold yourself
Dangle.
to her as she walks up nonchalantly up the side of the cliff face. The howls and screams of the cliff reverberate around all of you. Tristan Varel, you begin to hear voices mixed in. And then you feel a presence, Trist. Something probing your mind. It wants to speak to you.
I will allow it to.
You do not resist, Trist. You hear a voice. Narelle, you are close. It sounds raspy and wet. I must speak to you. Upon the opening of the cave mouth, open a portal. Step through. We must commune before the end.
Guessing that's it.
That's it.
Does it sound like what's his face?
Does it sound like a wet, raspy, garbled version of Kezan Thunderstrike?
Yes, that guy.
It does.
Well, I'm on the thing with Desire.
Yes, you are.
Correct. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I assume everybody's around us. No one's really like.
No one's paying attention.
Yeah, no one's like pulled ahead.
Nope.
I will notify everyone on our climb up that old Kezan has contacted me and wants me to leave them for an undisclosed amount of time.
No.
It sounds like a foolish idea. As a main manhandler around.
Veto.
I just might have something to say that could help us. Not powers of foresight. But yes, you're correct. I do not have any intention to speak with someone who has powerful items that once belonged to me in a one-on-one situation. I've been bested, and I am mature enough to admit that.
Why don't we get a perception check from anyone? Or multiple people.
From anyone.
Perception. Not bad for Resign.
Not bad. Not bad.
Going for the average.
I am not. Wait, they're pretty good. Let's see what I got here. All right. What is? I need to look at the. It's only a +1. Not stealthy, are they? Definitely not. So that would mean Rogar's the only one who notices, despite a natural 20 on the stealth roll. Rogar, as you're being carried, giving you a strange view of things, as Trist is announcing to everyone that Kezan has made contact. You make it to the open cave mouth, and it quite literally looks like a mouth with what looks like flattened, almost skeletal humanoid teeth jutting from the roof and the floor as the Zune, Velree, and the handmaids step through the teeth into the open mouth of this yawning portal. Frist and Razire flying their statuesque steed into the portal. But as they're passing through Rogar, you look back, you see little glows that are getting closer and closer. First 3, 4, 5, a dozen, 2 dozen, 3 dozen, hundreds of flickering lights from below.
Coming from below? Okay.
Coming upwards at a fast pace.
I will alert everyone. Behind us! No.
You look down and you see the first one come into view. A radiant, vengeful creature. Splayed skeletal wings out to its sides, flying in your general direction. The Scarred have come in force, and they are Legion. I think that's a good time for us to possibly end for the night. So we'll leave it there, and we'll see how this plays out. Got some little danglers, some feelers out there. See how this all plays out at the end. Before we close out, though, Alva Cliffhanger, let's do favorite moments of the night from the crew before we close it all out. Let's start off with Razire. Favorite moments of the night, Razire.
Favorite moments of the night, having to try to explain to Zune what exactly it is to be an Azamar. Having playing up the fact that I've never seen myself, or Razire's never seen themselves as a goblin or a hobgoblin.
That's true.
He only ever sees himself, right? So, yeah. What are you? I am me. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you see? And then being forced to, decapitate brethren.
That was, Zune's fault, but it's fine.
Yeah. Most things are Zune's fault. Let's be honest.
Speaking of Zune's fault, Zune, favorite moments of the night.
I cannot control you, therefore this is your own fault.
Sure.
But just as long as we've established that, not Zune's fault. You did that on your own.
Did it on your own. You wanted to do it. Yeah.
Yes. In some way, you did, and that's okay. I don't fault you. But now that we've cleared that up, I think the cat helping me was my favorite moment. I didn't have to do anything gross to get that help. It was just...
Why is it always going to be... Why do you think it's always going to be gross?
I don't know, because most of this has been a little gross. I mean, you remember the island? The people, the babies, you remember that? Like, were you here for that? Because that was, it was really cool, but it was really scary and freaky. So that's kind of, But no, that was probably my favorite moment was that. And I mean, honestly, Trist being able to use his ability and him and Razire just flying through and no issue at all. Like they're already too deranged.
What if Rogar made it too? I
appreciated Rogar. The image of Rogar running through the snow, kind of like the Monty Python.
I'm coming.
Like in the distance. Slowly getting closer.
He's getting there. I'll get there eventually.
Exactly.
But no, it was nice to go against a villain that was so hard. It just felt really hard. So,
in a lot of D&D campaigns, you don't get to face a Celestial. Usually they're friends. They are not pleasant to be against. So, yes, they have a lot of very powerful abilities. So, let's slide on over to Rogar. Favorite most of the night?
I think it was the making it to the Cliffs of Madness.
Cliffs of Madness.
And hearing the description and that climb up. You know, the cave looks like a human mouth.
It does.
So
as you get close, if you get close to all of them, they all look like that, and they all emanate wailing and screaming.
Oh, that's great.
Maybe it's just the wind, you know.
That's true.
Last but not least, Tristan Varel.
I'm impressed that I didn't go unconscious in combat. That those
see, look at you.
Those, somehow they missed me.
Attacks?
Hey, those are, and I'm not gonna lie. I was fearful for you because those are. Some,
I was too. I thought it was
stout.
Over.
Those are some stout creatures, my friend.
Like,
I've seen them, and I was like, oh yes.
Like at least I broke the charm on Zune, and then I'll take a nap for the rest of this combat.
Yeah. By the way, I had to reread it because you have to charm and then use the ability, but once it's got you, you're under its complete control. Once it has you bound to it, the captain's ability that she had, it's impressive. So that was a clutch dispel there. Get rid of the old magic chains. If I had a favorite moment, man, I don't know. There was a lot of good moments, to be honest with you. You know, I do wish Rogar would have jumped through the portal and not been a coward. But that's not a favorite moment. That's just a wish.
I failed every madness.
I don't care. I want to see it happen. I want to see the madness take you. It's gonna be great. But at the same time, I am very excited that we made it to the plateau. And we're going to get to see what's within. It's going to be great. There's strange things to come. And who knows? Maybe we'll get a visit from our friend Kezan. He's going to be perfectly normal. Nothing's happened to him in the meantime. Yeah. So I'm very excited for that. And I hope the rest of you are as well. So with that, though, that's going to be it for the episode. Unfortunately, that's all the time we've got for today. We had a very long combat session, so with a little bit of spice thrown in there, and we will see where this takes us in the near future. So all of you out there, thank you very much for watching. Do make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Check out both the lovable Dan Decker and Our Lady Velree. I've got links in the description to their social media experiences, so you can check those out. Make sure to leave us a comment if you would like to. We'd love to read them. We'd love to hear from you guys. And that's going to be it for tonight. So thank you guys very much for watching. I've been Jumbo Thick. This has been Whispers from the Stars. We will see you in the next one. Have a good day.